Ever been asked to play for exposure? Yeah, same. And honestly, exposure can get in the bin. Let's cut the crap. My name's Andy, and I've written the only book your cover band is ever gonna need. Total Cover Band Domination. And today, I'm here to tell you why playing for free or even for a low fee is basically letting people mug you off. There will be no sugarcoating here. If you're not getting paid what you're due, then you're getting played like a shitty tune. So let's dive in, yeah? First up, enough with the guilt, all right? Stop apologising for turning down free or cheap gigs. And stop letting anyone, even your mate's dodgy cousin who runs a pub, convince you that playing on the cheap is somehow good exposure. Exposure? Are you a hobbyist? No, then stop acting like one. You don't see the chef in the back making free meals for exposure, so why are you handing out your hard-earned talent for peanuts? You're out there grafting, making the night happen. This isn't some favour for a mate. This is your profession. And guess what? That means you get to ask for money. Shocking, I know. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand. You love playing, you love your music, and maybe you're thinking, but Andy, what if this unpaid gig leads to bigger things? Well, let me tell you something. Chasing exposure is like chasing a unicorn through the fog. You're never going to catch it, and even if you do, it's probably going to stab you in the ass. Here's the reality, right? Saying no to unpaid or badly paying gigs doesn't make you greedy. It makes you smart, because while you're playing, the pub is filling their till with pretty green, and you're filling your van with gasoline out of your pocketine. You're essentially playing to work. Nah, not today, Dr. Evil. And let's get hyper real. No pubs handing out free drinks to punters because, hey, it'll be good for exposure, mate. Imagine the look on the landlord's face if Johnny Barstool asks for free pints all night because it'll get their name out there. They'd laugh him out the door, pal. So why is it that bands' actual talent are expected to perform for nothing? You're what makes the night. You're the reasons punters are hanging around. Without you, they've got a room full of silence and awkward small talk. Now look, I get it. Sometimes there's a reason to play for free or for a pittance. Like maybe you're playing your cousin's wedding or going to a local jam night, which can be pretty damn cool. But here's the thing, you decide when it's worth your time. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Andy, what about those charity gigs? If it's a charity event you actually believe in, that's super cool. Do it. Give your time. In my cover band, we do the same thing, but we limit it to twice a year. We may still ask to get paid, but we donate it back. And these are big outdoor community events, not a pub-based shakedown. If the bar's making bank, you should be too. Don't be some sucker getting strung along because they dangled the word charity in front of you while someone else cashes in. And look, I love a good cause as much as the next guy.
Hi, dudes.
Yeah, nice man. But here's the rule. The last time I checked, your petrol isn't free and your gear doesn't replace and repair itself. If the pub's getting paid, they can do one. So here's the deal. Stop undercutting yourself. Yeah, you might miss out on a couple of gigs here and there, but you know what's better? Respect. That's what's better. The moment you start saying, no mate, that's not my rate, people start taking you seriously. Set a fee and stick to it. If your band sounds tight, you've got a decent following, and you know how to work a crowd, then guess what, sunshine? You're in demand. Cheap gigs are like wearing knockoff trainers. Sure, they'll get you through the night, but you're not going to impress anyone. Same with your band. People will pay for quality, and if you're selling yourself short, no one's going to argue with a bargain. Here's the bottom line. Every time you say yes to a cheap gig, you're setting the bar lower for yourself and every other band in your area. You're basically saying, yeah, you're not worth paying. And once that rep sticks, it's hard to shake. You'll end up being the cheap band, the one they call when they're low on budget, but they still need entertainment. Do you want to be that band? Nah, I didn't think so. Your band's good, right? People want to see you, right? So why on earth would you perform for less than what you're worth? You've got a craft, you've got a talent, and you've put in the thousands of hours to be where you are. So stop letting people take the piss. So, next time someone slides into your DMs with, "It'll be great exposure," just reply with, "Not today, shit for brains." You're not in this for the funsies. You're here to get paid. You're not doing this for a pat on the back or a couple of free beers, because without you, there is no show. And look, if you want more straight talking tips like this, grab my book, Total Cover Band Domination. Now get out there and don't play for free unless it's for your nan's birthday.